Here's a look at the Rosillos Mountains. I'm in the north end of the park, and my goal today is to get up to the summit of Rosillos Peak, which is the highest point up there. I'm just off the Terlingua Ranch Road, and I think there are going to be some primitive dirt roads like this that I should be able to follow kind of up to the base, and then I'll head up the ridge, one of the ridges up there, and then up to the summit. Anyway, I think I'm just in a wash now. I do see a structure up there, like a windmill or something, and I did see that on the map, so I'm just gonna head to that and then go from there. Well, it wasn't a building, just a water tank. Here's the windmill. I'm about a mile in right now. Kind of got back to the road, but I'm not exactly sure where it goes from here, if anywhere. But gotta keep going up. I think the road is gone or it's up on the slope somewhere, but anyway, I'm still in the wash. I'm gonna take this up, at least around the next bend, and then see where I head from there. Still working my way up the wash. This is the second little rock area waterfall type terrain that I've come to. That's where I came from. I'm in a really small canyon here. This wash has been pretty fun. Although the sand does make it difficult to walk, it's really sandy. It's a lot better when you get onto the solid rock. Still in the wash, but that's the first section of the ridge I want to get up to. I'll go up as far as I can here and just start heading up that slope and probably skirt the high point and just keep following the ridge up to the summit. Pretty quiet here. No wind at all yet. There's the canyon slash wash that I was in, and I've been working my way up the slope here. I'm right about 4,000 feet now, and the summit is 5,400 feet, so I've climbed almost half the elevation already. I think I started around 2,600. So I'm gonna head pretty much straight up to the right of that further outcropping up there, and then skirt the high point up here, because I think I'll have to go down a little bit, and then just keep going up the ridge. Well, I worked my way up to the north, the left of that first high point, right up to the second one. Now I'm kind of skirting the ridge here. But I'll head up to the right of that rock outcropping there. I skirted that high point. I came basically from that other one, that little one over there. Made it to the saddle, and I think I'm on the final stretch up to the summit of Rosillos Peak. And there's the summit, not too much further. Well, here's the summit of Rosillos Peak. Really windy up here now. I was saying there wasn't any wind earlier, but that definitely changed. I'm gonna go check out the equipment. Pretty nice views from up here, definitely. I don't think I could find a video of this on YouTube. I did see some pictures of somebody up here and a couple little trip reports, I guess. And people were saying here how they didn't think the views were as nice as in the Chisos, but I don't know, there's some pretty awesome views from up here. Especially up the Chisos Mountains. They're right there. Really nice view of the whole range. There's some great views up here. I don't know about that. There's nice views everywhere in this park, pretty much. You don't necessarily have to be at the highest point to have the best one either. There's the summit right up there. I'm just taking a break out of the wind. I'm gonna relax for about 5 or 10 minutes and then get started back down. So if I remember correctly, I think there are 12 peaks in Texas with 2,000 feet of prominence. And 3 of them are here at Big Bend. Emery Peak is the first one. I think it has the most prominence too. It's around 4,400. This one may be, I don't know, just a little bit over 2,000 feet of prominence. This is one of them, Rosillos. And then I think the highest point, kind of on the ridge over there, I think maybe right in the middle, is Sioux Peaks. That's the 3rd one here at Big Bend. Guadalupe Peak is one of them. North Franklin Mountain is one of them. Mount Livermore. I think there's Chinati Peak, Eagle Peak, a few more. Sierra Blanca. There's a Sierra Blanca Peak in Texas, which is one of them. And I'll get a view of one more here to the north. Hold on a second. And that's one of them there too. That's Santiago Peak, maybe about 15 or 20 miles north of here. A lot of them are on private land. Santiago Peak there, that's on private land, and some of the other ones are too. There's the last high point just beyond the yucca. Just need to get down to that, skirt that, and then it'll be a steep slope down into the wash. Looks like a big turtle head. There's a little eye on the side too. We're getting there. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the remains of the old road, so I want to follow that back instead of going in the wash, at least for now, to see what it looks like. There's the wash down there. That's the way I came up. I was somewhere right down there. And so this section right here, this first slope, is the steepest and the most vegetated. There's thicker vegetation, and then once you get higher up, the vegetation thins out a little bit, and it's really not that bad all the way up to the summit. Spring is here. The desert is in bloom. They're beautiful. That's where I was going up. I decided to get back to the wash. I lost the road. It's just too vegetated. I see my footprints. A lot of animal tracks too. There's another look at Santiago Peak there out in the distance. There's more of those plants budding. Really nice. I should have about 1.25 miles back, if not less. Yeah, it doesn't look it, but the summit of Rosillos Peak is about 2,500 feet higher than here. At least the windmill still works. Yep, spring is here. These guys are budding too. Not sure what those are, some kind of little tree. I want to keep going in the wash here. Okay, just have to take this straight back to the car. There it is. Yeah, I summited in around 1 hour and 57 minutes and was probably up there for about 15 minutes or so, maybe even a little bit longer, and a little bit less time on the way down. So that's one of the Texas 2,000 foot prominent peaks, Rosillos Peak. Let's see, it's about 11:30 right now. I'm gonna try to do another peak here. Well, here's the last look at the Rosillos Mountains. was the hike of Rosillos Peak. Really fun hike, not bad actually. Thought it might be a little bit tougher, but it wasn't too rough. The elevation gain I think was about 2,900, and then it was 8.6 miles round trip. I just finished my second mountain of the day. I'll put that video out pretty soon. But thanks for watching this one.